connected and all that jazz. I probably should always wait till I get out of the parking garage before I start the Instagram live. So that's what I'll do in the future. This is Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I promote the International Drug-Free Athletics, which is natural bodybuilding in Canada. We can also do online competitions all across the world, but I focus on live competitions in Canada. So yeah, I sent a message to Greg Doucette yesterday, and it went well. I got a good response so far mostly from the athletes and from people in the scene, but I'm hoping to get Greg Doucette's attention. So we need your help. Everyone needs to work together on getting Greg involved and getting Greg noticing the message I sent. Okay? So I'm going to wait and see how long it takes for people to come on here on this YouTube live. Let me know when you're on here. Say hi, jump in the chat, give me a thumbs up or a muscle emoji, something like that, just so I know you're there, because I'm not watching it too much as I'm driving, but I can see if emojis pop up. So please support me on this, guys. Let's get Greg Doucette's interest in natural bodybuilding in Canada and growing this in Canada. He's got a big influence, and he could definitely help us out. He used to be a top natural bodybuilder back in the day, Greg Doucette. So prior to getting into whatever the other scene, he was definitely an advocate, a role model, and a leader in the natural bodybuilding, I guess, movement you would call it, or lifestyle. He was all about it. So let's get people on here. Let's get talking. Let's get something going here. Let's get a conversation going about natural bodybuilding in Canada, guys. Again, I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe to my channel if you're seeing me here. I talk about natural bodybuilding. I talk about fitness. I talk about all these things, okay? I'm an advocate of natural bodybuilding. I'm a believer in a healthy lifestyle. I'm a believer in health and fitness. I'm a believer in everyone get moving and get staying healthy and fit no matter how old you are, and it's never too late, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I posted a message to Greg Doucette. I'm hoping you guys can help get that message out there, because my goal is to make IDFA great again, and it's going to take help from you guys. Oh, sorry, I just whipped around the corner here. It's going to take help from you guys. So I got you guys' support and you guys' belief in me and supporting my message here. And it'd be even better if you guys start shouting out Greg Doucette for me. Send him my link. Tag him in messages. Whatever it takes. Let's get Greg Doucette watching. Let's get Greg Doucette interested. I know he has a passion for natural bodybuilding. He's probably thinking, oh, this Shaun Campbell guy is a small fry, like as far as a YouTube influencer. His 2 million followers to my 2,000, okay? So yes, I'm a small fry. And usually fitness influencers or YouTube influencers or whatever you want to call it, YouTubers, they don't play down too low, right? And for him to be talking to a 2,000 subscriber is really reaching down, right? He'd be helping me out just by replying. But you know what I'm saying. But anyways, you got to also keep in mind, it's not just about how big my YouTube following is, it's how big I am when it comes to natural bodybuilding in Canada. I've got a big influence in natural bodybuilding in Canada. I was one of the top first organizations to run natural bodybuilding shows in 2005 in Canada, okay, all across Canada. And I was one of the biggest natural bodybuilding organization for over 10 years. For over a 10-year run there, I was the top natural bodybuilding organization in Canada. So Greg Doucette, the things we could do together are amazing, because I lost a bit of my passion, I'm not going to lie. When COVID hit and it blew apart all fitness events and we couldn't run shows and all that stuff, I never really got back on track until recently. I'm feeling really inspired. I'm really excited about how natural bodybuilding is growing these days. And I'm really excited to make IDFA great again. And with someone like Greg Doucette on board and HTLT supplements, which are WADA approved, which natural athletes can take. So if you see these HTLT supplements, any competitors or natural athletes, you can take them. They're all WADA approved. So Greg, you got my blessing on that. And I'll endorse that to all natural athletes. Whatever supplements Doucette is selling with HTLT supplements, you can take them, okay? And I believe that also includes, I don't know much about testosterone, but I believe that includes that too. So anyways, Yeah, so guys, I'm just going for a little drive here. So if you want to talk about anything you want to talk about, go for it. Okay, this is Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm on here talking about natural bodybuilding. I just finished a shoulder and arm workout, but I had to go pick up my daughter in Mississauga, and I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, basically. Okay, so I'm driving to go pick her up. I lived the life of getting in those workouts whenever you can. I knew that the best opportunity for me to get a workout in would be to grab a workout at the Y, jump in the car and go pick her up. So I did it. And yeah, sure, I might have only got a 35-minute workout, but I made a pretty good workout. I got a hell of a good pump in my side delts, my biceps, and my triceps. And I even did some abs, like superset in between sets, right? So to be honest with you, when you're kind of rushed for time, you actually put in a more focused workout. You get it a more productive workout because you're not monkeying around. You have a time frame. You know you got 35 minutes to make it work and get the best of it, right? So I went and got the best of my workout for 35 minutes, guys. So if you're seeing me on here, it is around 11:25 a.m. Eastern Time in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm Shaun Campbell. Just get those workouts in. If you're ever feeling like you can't squeeze a workout in, just make it happen. I don't even give a shit if you do it. I'd rather you see you do a 20-minute workout with effort than no workout at all. Because that's basically one of my mottos. A short workout's better than no workout. You know what I mean? So get those workouts in regardless. Again, I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe to my channel. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that kind of stuff, please, yeah, go add me on there or follow me on there, Shaun Campbell 2.0. You'll see the same photo I use for all my profiles, and I made sure to do that to keep consistent because before I was changing profile pictures and all that, but I realized the top YouTubers don't change their profile pics. They want to keep a consistency. They want people to recognize their brand. So I keep that same profile pic where I'm standing there, and it's probably over 10 years old when I was competing and I was shredded and all that stuff, but it's still me. It kind of represents what I promote. When you see that, you know, hey, that guy probably talks about like natural bodybuilding content. And yes, I do. So that's my picture. If you see that picture, that's my profile. It's Shaun Campbell 2.0 or Shaun Campbell 2.0. Yeah, so we're just driving away, guys. We're cruising on into Mississauga to go pick up my daughter from her. She had a sleepover at her friend's, which was fun for her. It also allowed me to, for one, update a lot of my content on my IDFA website, which go check that out, idfa.ca. And then I also got 2 workouts in. I worked out yesterday and today. So maybe I got 2 bonus workouts in almost, right? Because usually when I have her, might not even work out. I usually work out right before I pick her up or something, and then I don't work out because during the summer it's a 50-50 deal, right? Basically 3 days, 3.5 days with me, 3.5, 4 days with her mom, type thing, right? So yeah, so you gotta get your workouts in when you can. I do the elliptical every single day just because that's what I do. Again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. We're going for a drive here. Might pass some cars here. Let's go for it. I know how this works here, virgin onto the highway. I know that people go ahead and cut in, so I'm going to go ahead and cut in like everyone else does. Why not, right? I know you don't, just because everyone else does it, Shaun, doesn't mean you have to. You know that slogan or that saying, right? It's a true saying. I probably should follow it, but it is what it is. Whoa. But everyone's doing it, so I'm going to do it. Because it is Friday. I try to leave early from the gym. I got only like a 30-minute workout, so I left early to make sure that I could drive there and also that I could get on YouTube Live and do some talking. It's sort of working, but I'm not sure. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to cut in here. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Don't hate me. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. I just did it. I'm a bad boy. But you know what? I got to cut some time here. So, yeah, Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe to the channel. I just dropped the video. So go to my channel and check out the video I dropped to Greg Doucette. It's only a 2.5 minute long video. So go check it out and give me your feedback on what you think of what I said. I'm basically just calling them to let's work together and let's make natural bodybuilding great. You know what I mean? Type vibe like that. So go watch it and think if you think that'd be a good collaboration. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you think it's cool, somehow help me share it. Help me get Greg Doucette's attention on this. Just by you guys watching it and commenting and stuff and liking it and all that stuff is going to help get attention. If you get even more attention if you forward it around or you tag people to go check it out or whatever you do, right? Whoa. Bear with me. People drive crazy when it's like, when there's a lot of lane. Oh my God. It's fun when these big transports are doing lane changes because they don't do it quick. They just change right in front of you. It's like, oh my God. And they're 20 feet long. It's like, okay, guys, that's fun. Okay, we're back on the road. I'm totally focused. Don't worry. I'm not reading the chats at all. I'm not even looking at it. Because my GPS is right below my phone. So if it looks like I'm looking over at my phone, I'm not. I'm looking at my GPS to make sure that I don't miss a turn or anything, right? Because I don't have the volume on my GPS because the volume gets cut off when my phone's on, I guess. Whatever does that is probably for safety so you don't have all these distractions. So basically all the volume gets cut off when I'm on YouTube Live. So my car's silent right now. No radio, no GPS talking to me. Just me in the road and you guys watching me on the road talking to myself, which is kind of cool. So subscribe to the channel. It's Shaun Campbell 2.0. I like doing these YouTube lives because it gives me a way to people know who I am and what I'm all about type thing, right? Because you get to hear my voice, you get to see that I'm a real person. You get to see that that's really my personality, all that kind of stuff. It's not just for show. It's not edited. It's not whatever. Just, it's the real me. When you see my videos and you see me talking, that's the real guy. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I have a passion for natural bodybuilding. I have a passion for health and fitness. Okay, I would like to promote the healthy lifestyle for everyone to follow. And I think everyone should get on board with living a healthier, more fit lifestyle. Get those short workouts in. Be consistent with your workouts. Do the best you can to eat healthy. All that kind of stuff, because every little step towards your goals will get you closer and closer. Every positive or better decision or choice you make during the day is going to get you closer and closer to your goals, like choosing the better option when you're going to eat somewhere, choosing to get that workout in when you didn't feel like it. Like, it's a choice, it's discipline, it's routine. You got to make, that's what it takes over time. You just got to do things over time, consistently over time. Keep doing it and doing it even when you don't want to do it. Eventually it'll become like part of your routine. Like, we all get up and we put on our shoes and tie them up or whatever and eat our breakfast and all this stuff. It's all routine. Or you have your coffee every morning, just like rituals, routine. It's something you always do. You want to get that so that almost like going for a walk or going for a run or getting whatever, some type of fitness in every day is routine. Or making that healthy breakfast just becomes routine. You know what I mean? And it will. It's always going to be tough. Even people like David Goggins have a tough time. He says he gets it because he runs every morning, right? He gets up some mornings, just stares at his shoes and says, what the hell am I doing? But he knows he has no option. If I don't put these shoes on and go running, I'm not allowed to do anything today because this is how I start my day. My day will not start if I don't do this. So he knows no matter how much I'm struggling or fighting with not wanting to put those running shoes on and go for that jog, I'm going to put those running shoes on and go for that jog. And that's what I've created. Part of my routine is I do the elliptical every single morning. I have an elliptical in my house, right? So I get on that elliptical every single morning, no matter what time it is, no matter when I get up. And if, heaven forbid, something crazy happens, I will get it in later in the day. Like there's no day goes by I don't do the elliptical. Like 99%, well, let's say 95, no, 99% of the time I do it every single morning. But the odd chance of something like sometimes you just say, Shaun, you have to be up at 7 and be somewhere. I'm going to get up and rush around like a maniac, and there's no elliptical going to happen, right? But as soon as I get a chance and come home, I'm doing the elliptical. Because I know every day I must do the elliptical. I'm only allowed to not do the elliptical if I have no other option. But I have to get it in that day sometime. I just made that a habit and a routine in my life and a goal of mine. And my morning breakfast is always the same too, guys. You got to have consistency. That way things will stick. Consistency over time creates habits, creates routine, creates a lifestyle. I got dry skin on my finger because I got a blister on it somehow. And you know when a blister pops and you got all the hard skin on top? Whatever. I had a blister on my finger. I wasn't expecting the traffic to be so busy right now. But it is what it is. Again, if you're seeing me on here, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on other social medias like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. But the main thing I'm trying to build is YouTube. But my biggest platform for me is probably Instagram. But YouTube is the one I really want to get rocking. Okay, so if you guys can help me out, subscribe to me here. Follow me on watch some of my videos. I even thought of a good way to really help me out. Go watch a playlist of mine. Because I guess when you start watching a playlist, go to natural bodybuilding playlist, play the first video, and just let it play. It'll just keep playing the next video, the next video, the next video. And I got like 200 videos. So if everyone just did that one time, I would get monetized. That's how crazy it is. If they went through my playlist just one time, guys, and let that play in the background, even on mute, I would get the watch hours I need, and I would be monetized as a a monetized YouTuber. Because right now I'm not monetized or anything, right? So me doing these videos is more just about growing my business and growing my awareness of my brand. I'm not getting any kind of monetization from YouTube, obviously, right? So the first goal is to be monetized, even if I'm getting like 1 cent a video. But the fact that I'm part of their monetization program will be inspiring. It will be motivating to myself to want to do more, Even though I am motivated, but I'd be even more motivated. These YouTubers who are making big presidents who make thousands of dollars every time they post a video, there's high motivation there to keep banging out great content. Because it's not even a job, it's a great job. Go make a video, edit it up, and get people watching it, and you get say for example, they get $5,000. That's a lot of incentive. You don't think I'll fucking go tape a video and then get a better camera and then hire an editor and all that stuff? Right now, I just use a basic camera I bought about 10 years ago. It's still a video camera, but I bought about 10 years ago. The same stand I bought 10 years ago, the same light I bought 10 years ago. I actually even think I bought it more than 10 years ago. Let me just think. No, about 10 years ago. I don't even know what kind of phone it is. Whatever. But yeah, imagine the incentive you'd have if you knew that every time you dropped a video, you made like $5,000 on the videos. That would be nuts. You would want to bang out 1 video a day. That's what these big YouTubers who are making all kinds of money are banging out like 1 video a day. Sorry, 1 or 2 they do a day. So 5 or even 5 to 10 videos a week, because they know they're getting like $5,000 a video. Some of these guys are multimillionaires. Yes, that's 1 in a million to get to there. Just like Greg Doucette says about natural bodybuilders. It's 1 in a million that people get to that level, but it's possible. I would like to be just a fraction of it. If I got a couple $100 every time I made a video, that'd be exciting. Like just say if I made $300 every time I put a video, and I put a video out every day, I make roughly about $2,000 a week. I make about $100,000 a year just putting out videos on monetization. Wouldn't that be exciting? I find that exciting. I find that motivating. I'd be banging out videos. Let's change some lanes here. Okay, we're getting close, guys. If I don't see you on here, I'm just going to say hi to everyone that's on the chat right now because I can't see. Because for one thing, I shouldn't be reading my phone anyways. And another thing is the sun's coming in. And another thing everyone knows, if I don't have my little eyeglasses on to read the fine print, I can't see these small texts and stuff. So I will. But I will when I stop, be able to address all these comments and stuff. But if I'm not addressing it, don't feel bad because I usually, when I'm on my YouTube lives, I talk to everybody and everything, and I interact with everybody on here, and I answer your questions and all that stuff. But right now, since I'm driving, I can't be interactive. I can be proactive and saying hi to everyone, but that's the best I can do right now. If you are a subscriber of mine or you've been on chat before, you know this isn't that I do talk to you guys, I do address you guys, and I do appreciate you guys following me on here and all that jazz. And I'm all about promoting the healthy lifestyle, and I want to help everyone as best I can to better themselves or be the best version of themselves, to whatever you define fitness as, to whatever your goals are, to push for better, to push for like the best version of yourself. Not everyone has the same goals. Not everyone has, to be quite frank, not everyone has the same genetics. Not everyone can be, even if you wanted to have a great physique, not everyone can have what we call a great physique in this world, right? Chris Bumstead, I would never look like him no matter what I did. I could do everything he does exactly. I could be even more disciplined than him. I won't look a fraction of what he looks like, if you know who Chris Bumstead is. You know what I mean? Genetics are real. Everyone, the only thing you have control over is being the best version of yourself. And you have control over the effort you put into reaching your goals. So put in the effort, strive to be the best version of yourself, and you're going to do great. Because all you can ask from yourself is to be the best version of yourself. That's it. That's it. You can't do anything more. Don't try to be someone else. Don't be down on yourself because you're not reaching someone else's standards. You're striving to be the best you. That's it. So do your best on that quest. And strive to be happy, guys. That's basically. Sorry, when I get a little quiet, especially when I'm like looking around, making sure the traffic's good and all this kind of crap. Just strive to be the best version of yourself and strive to be happy. Happiness is very important. So don't do something you're not happy doing just because you think you have to do it, if that makes any sense. Like, do everything for yourself. Like, oh, I'm trying to look good because blah, blah, blah. People won't like me if I don't look this way, that way. But does that make you happy? No, then don't do it. Be who you want to be. Dress how you want to dress. Work out how you want to work out. Eat what you want to eat if it makes you happy. Our ultimate goal that we all strive for, which most of us never will achieve, is to be perfect. And you're like, how's that person not happy? A celebrity entertainer who's worth millions, and you find out they're depressed. I'm telling you, happiness is a real thing. Being happy, they say money doesn't buy happiness. Sure, it might help, but there's a certain amount of money that you don't need. Like beyond that, it's just money you don't need. Like, just to be happy, you want to have no stress of money, like bills. I guess there's a certain amount of money you need for that. You don't need to be a millionaire to not worry about bills. You don't need to be a millionaire to not have money stress, money problems, right? You just have to live within your means, have a good stable income coming in, doing something you love for a living, and being happy with yourself, and enjoying your family and yourself and all that stuff, right? Just strive to be happy, guys. I don't know how this went from Greg Doucette, help me with natural bodybuilding, to Shaun Campbell, talk about guys, just be happy. It's because when you're driving and you're talking to no one, you're kind of just making up your own conversation. So you're saying what's on your mind. You're kind of just, what do they call it? venting. Just let it out. I'm not venting in a negative way. I'm just what's on your mind type thing, right? That's what these YouTube lives are great for. If there's, especially when you're driving, because you're not interacting with anyone, you're not talking with people, you're just watching the road and you're trying to feel the flow to your combo. I try to rhyme it with flow and combo. Like there's no flow in my conversation, right? Because I'm not having a conversation. I'm talking to you guys. I'm delivering a message. I'm delivering what's on my mind. Hopefully it's hitting you guys like in a positive way. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. Again, subscribe to my channel. I talk like this. I talk about natural bodybuilding. I talk about reaching goals. I talk about health and fitness. I'm there for you guys. So come check out. So subscribe to my channel, Shaun Campbell 2.0. Help me grow this channel, guys. Help me grow that message to Greg Doucette. Like, go look at it, like it, maybe drop a comment. And if you have any way of reaching Greg Doucette, reach out to him. If it is just in his messages or whatever, say, hey, this guy Shaun Campbell's calling you out, or he's mentioning his videos, or whatever. Just say stuff like that. Let's get his awareness out there of what we're doing here. Because we're doing big things here, guys. We're making big things happen. Okay, we made it. We're very close. I was supposed to be here at 11:45. I'm going to be there about 11:50-ish. So hopefully it's her friend's mom, right? So Riley's friend's mom. So hopefully she's cool. I don't see any phone calls coming in or texts are coming in or anything, so we're good. I said 11:45. I wasn't anticipating all this traffic. I thought if I went before noon that I would avoid most of like the lunch hour, because I knew there'd be lunch hour traffic and stuff on a Friday, right? I thought I was going to avoid all this shit because I went out before lunch, I thought. But apparently I didn't. It wasn't crazy by any means, but it was busy. Like there was times where like there's a little bit more traffic than I thought. And it's a beautiful day out here, guys. It's like 30 degrees, my temperature in the car says here. 30 degrees Celsius, because I'm in Toronto. Well, I'm in Mississauga now, to be technical. But basically, if you're anywhere around the world, just consider me in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, because that's the closest main city I'm in. And I'm close to the main city. I'm within 20 minutes of it. So it's easy just to like say, hey, where's Shaun from? Just saying Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's just easy to remember. Toronto, Canada even. You don't even say Ontario. Everyone knows Toronto, Canada. Shit, if you say Toronto, people know where you're talking about. The T dot. Toronto. So I'm a few minutes away from getting her. I've stopped at a light, but the funny thing is now, because my phone is positioned right in my windshield, that it gets hot. So it's hot right now. And then when your phone gets hot, the power dies down, and then your screen kind of almost becomes black. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. But yeah, so basically my phone, I just went to touch my phone. Like if I'm touching the back of it, it's hot as hell. Because you're not supposed to have your phone in the sun, right? Eventually, not only will it power down and look dark like it does, like dim the light, it'll eventually just turn off if it gets too hot, which is a safety feature, I guess, right? But right now it's just dimmed right down. But I'm still, I like the fact that I'm on here, hopefully building up my just my engagement with the viewers and the subscribers or people on YouTube or whatever, because YouTube likes that kind of stuff. The more engagement you have, the more you're going to push your product, which is my videos. I'm going to sneeze. I don't know where that came from. So in a second here, I'm going to jump off this Instagram live. Or sorry, YouTube live. I'm saying Instagram live because I actually did 3 Instagram lives. I never do Instagram lives, but I did a few, right? I'm probably going to do some more of them, but they're a little different. Because YouTube, I'm really trying to build it, so I feel really motivated to do the lives here. I'm gonna be patient. I saw people, you know, you got a turn left light here. There's a turn left light here, and people are just not, they're not following it. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. I appreciate all your feedback here, and you guys all saying hi. Hey Artem, hey Pat, hey Lexus, how you guys doing? Thanks for checking it out. Subscribe to the channel, guys.